everybody. Before we get started, my hairdresser cut my curtain bangs way too short, so I'm sorry so it doesn't look good, but I just want to put that out there. Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about room problems with how to make your room aesthetic. If you know me and my channel, I make a lot of room decor videos, and I often get comments asking for advice because they have a certain problem with their room. So I thought I'm just gonna make a whole video about it because why not? I hope this video will help you. Let's just get started. The first problem, and one of the most commented under my videos, is sharing a room. How do you make your room aesthetic when you share a room? Here's a comment that asked, what if I'm sharing a room with my sibling and I don't really know how to make my side aesthetic since his side is always messy? Please help. Does not sound great at all. Especially if you want to make your room yours, you know, you can't really because it's not just your room, so that must suck. I'm guessing you have like kind of one side of the room. I just make like your little area, just make it yours, like, and just try to kind of ignore their side of the room. I don't know if it's actually like parted as, you know, semi-cat, because that is genius, but maybe you sleep in bunk beds or something like that, but that doesn't mean that you can make your room aesthetic, at least like your little area. Focus on your part of the room, focus on your like bed or maybe also your desk area. Just focus on that, try to make that aesthetic. It's really hard, but just try to make the best of it. Try to make the best of your side. Even if you just have a bed with a wall, you can already make it aesthetic. Look what I did. So, you know, I want to make my room prettier, but then realize that I don't have my own room, so my mom won't allow me to. Can't you just do small things, like add some small decoration? Like if you just get a cute mini plant or something for on your bedside table, then that shouldn't be too big of a deal, right? Like one thing at a time, you know, maybe things you won't even notice. Small things, how can that not be allowed? Like, it's your room as well, you should feel at home there. That's a good argument. Another problem that I've gotten so many times is having ugly floors or walls, and then I mean like ugly color, ugly carpet. I got this comment and I think it is so important to mention. This person says, my walls of my room are bright green, so I feel like it can't be aesthetic since literally all of the aesthetic pictures have white or peach walls. I just want to make this clear in this whole video. Your room doesn't have to look exactly like the pictures on Pinterest for it to be aesthetic. For example, not many pictures on Pinterest of aesthetic walls have like a roof like I have. Like normally it's just 4 straight walls, and my room is totally not like that. But that doesn't mean that my room can be aesthetic. Like I adjust and I make it work. I just want to make it clear that whatever you think your problem is doesn't mean that your room can never be aesthetic. Your walls are bright green. That really sucks. Paint it. It's a simple solution, and I will get to problems with painting later, but try to paint it. It's not hard. I did it on my own. I did my whole room on my own, and my room is big. Paint also doesn't have to be expensive. I even do it in my room transformation video. You can literally just see everything that I do when I paint my wall. I can't have an aesthetic room. That's a lie. My walls are yellow and I have ugly carpet floors. Again, try to see if you can paint your walls, and if not, yellow can be aesthetic. And ugly carpet floors, that sucks. I believe it's not very easy to redo your floor, especially if you have an ugly floor. It's a bit more of an investment, but buy a big rug that covers up most of your room. Maybe even buy multiple rugs. That's also aesthetic sometimes. Rugs more often than not are kind of expensive, but maybe you can look at secondhand or look at a thrift store. Then the problem not being allowed to paint your wall. First of all, maybe you're not allowed to do it now, but maybe you are later. Just try to keep asking, especially sometimes if you just keep asking from time to time, at some point they will say yes. Maybe it's also the problem that they don't want to do it, or they don't want to help, they don't want it to like turn out really bad or something like that. They don't have to help. You can do it on your own. You can do it with friends. You can reassure them that it is gonna look great. I don't know exactly what the reasons are, but just try to convince them. Maybe you're really young and that's why you're not allowed to do it yet, but maybe when you get older, and if they really won't reconsider, then just try to make it all match and blend in. So just adjust your decoration to your room, but you can still make that work, and you can still like adjust it to each other so that it does look good. Then we have don't know how to paint. I had this comment first step I have to clean my room, but my walls are light green, which is very disgusting, and I don't know how to paint walls. I'm sure that somewhere on YouTube there must be a tutorial. There's almost a video for everything on YouTube. Painting walls is really not that hard. It's just about having the right material. It's just like painting a canvas or painting a piece of paper. Look up a video, look up my room transformation, because in that video I also paint my room. I really quickly tell you what you need. You need like tape to cover up where it meets the ceiling and different walls that aren't the same color, for example. You can like use papers to cover up the floor so that your floor doesn't get dirty. You need rollers, of course. You need one of those wooden sticks to start to paint with, but you often get that when you buy paint. I would also suggest a brush so you can do the edges really well. Oh, and of course you need to have one of those tray things so you can like put in the paint. I think that's basically all that you need. It doesn't have to be expensive and it's really easy. Then of course we also have a problem not allowed to put stuff on the wall. That really sucks. I think this is the same thing with not being allowed to paint your walls. Try and ask it a billion times until they say yes. Maybe you could suggest doing it with those sticky things that I have because they don't make your wall dirty or something like that. I don't really know why people wouldn't allow you to put stuff up on your wall. If you really are not allowed to do that, I would focus more on the furniture stuff. Try to decorate your desk more or decorate your bedside table. You also have those longer, almost like bookshelves that fill up more of your wall that come really high. You can put stuff in that. You can get like a long standing mirror, like really decorate that a lot. And maybe if you have like a drawer or something, put a lot of stuff on that. I think that way you kind of balance that out, that there's nothing on your wall. I think that's what I would do. The next problem is not being allowed to change your furniture or stuff in your room. I got this comment 7 days ago. She said, I have a blue wallpaper and cannot change my childish bed table and it's full of stupid books I never touch. I begged my mom a million times if I can take them out, but my room is sort of like a storage because I'm the least fave, so could you give me some feedback? No one helps me even if I'm the youngest. That's really sad. I feel sad for you. You're my fave of the family. I don't think blue wallpaper has to be ugly. I think it fits in a lot of different aesthetics, so like I said before, just try to blend that in if you want to find your aesthetic. I made a video about that like 2 weeks ago. First of all, for the books, I have a great DIY for that, and that is that you can cover up your books with like printed out paper or wrapping paper. It's a really great idea. If you have ugly books, you can cover up your books and make them look pretty and aesthetic. So that is my first tip for you. I don't know if you mean your childish bed or bedside table. If it's like your bedside table, you could try and like cover it up a little. Try to put something over it, maybe cover the top with some white paper. Maybe you could even paint it if it's made of wood. That is also a really good idea. Just try and make it work. I think my biggest advice is to not look at it as a problem. Look at it more as a challenge. Like, how can I make this look better? How can I make this blend in? How can I even with this thing make my room look good? But I think that's my best advice. Just try and make it work instead of seeing it as something that ruins your whole room. Then another problem is having no money. I get that struggle a lot. My first step, and what I also do, is like save up, or I like buy stuff separately from time to time. So like 1 month I buy a few things, then the next month I buy some more things, and then at some point I have everything for my room that I need and I can give it one big room makeover. What also is really great is DIYs, of course, because more often than not the things that you need you already have, or they're really cheap. I have some videos about room decor DIYs. I think I have 3 videos on that. Check those out if you have no money. Then another problem is having a very big or a very small room. I got a comment and they said, I have a really big room and I just wanted to look cozy and make my TikToks with, but it's super messy. Since your room is really big, you have more space for furniture and stuff. You can buy like more drawers or bigger drawers or closets to put all your stuff in. You could even like buy some kind of bench so that you can open up and you can just sit on it and you make like a really cute little corner. I have something like that as well. I have like a self-made bench and it is so helpful, and you can even like make it really cute. You can get a big bookcase and you can put a lot of stuff in it, fake candles or flowers. Also, if you have a big room, that means you have a lot of space to leave a cute rug, so that would also make it more cozy. And if you have a lot of stuff that you actually don't use anymore, sort it out and get rid of what you don't want anymore. You can donate it, you can try and sell it on secondhand websites, and even with that money you can buy new decor for your room. Another person said, my room is so messy and doesn't look like a cool room. I want to change it, but there ain't much room because there's stuff I can't really move. Most of all, if you have a smaller room and you have a lot of stuff, I'd focus on getting rid of some of that stuff. Again, just kind of sort out everything you have, and the things that you don't want or need anymore you can give away or you can donate. You just can't really have a lot of stuff, and if you do, try to get good storage spaces for it. You also have like those boxes that you can like roll under your bed. I had that when I was a kid. I really need that again. Under your bed is a great space to keep stuff. I guess just try and make it work. It would be so much easier if I know what it looked like. That was it. I hope this video kind of helped. If you have any other problems, comment down below and I will try to help you out as well as I can. If you want specific advice on your room, you can just send me a DM. My Instagram is callmelisyoutube. Send me a DM and I will personally help you out the best way that I can. But I hope this helped. If it did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to become a part of the family. I hope I will see you next week.